Hello Libra, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. So I want to say that you were the only sign so far that I've done to where I was guided to use a completely different deck. And this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Usually I use the Crow Tarot, but for you I was guided to use the Everyday Witch. And I'm very interested to see why, if you resonate with witches, or if you resonate with the arts of witchcraft, or if you just are very able to, or if you do spells, if you work with the elements, if you do scrying, if you throw bones or dice or something like that, candle magic or something. I'm kind of really interested to know why I felt so compelled and pulled to use this deck for you today. However, we do have the Energy Oracle still, and we are going to see what your overall energy is for June 2023. So this is your June 2023 Tarot Forecast. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. Thank you so very much. So let's see what your energy is around the month of June, or within the month of June. Okay, so it would be interesting to know if you have a Virgo in your chart, because Virgo also had the garden in the gate, and this almost feels like you're shutting yourself away because of a relationship that went south or went bad. There is a lot of sad energy here. There is a lot of I want to be alone energy here. 3 and 3 and 3 is 9. There is a lot of blameful energy here, blaming oneself energy here, and it's just very, you opened your heart to love, and then your heart broke or got broken. This could be a partnership, a physical relationship, a family dynamic, but you opened up to it. You opened up to it, and it feels like you were very excited about it and very on board with it. And then something happened, and it seemed like a very quick shift and change. And then here we are talking about being brokenhearted. So let's use our Everyday Witch Oracle to see what's going on. Or Tarot. Everyday Witch Tarot. I do have the Everyday Witch Oracle, though. Don't know where, but I do. Alright, let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is a new path. And this is a new path to where you're leaving everything else behind. You're being guided to use your intuition, to get creative, and to open your heart. You may be heartbroken. You may be in a place to where you just want to be alone. You may be in a place to where you just want to go somewhere where you're leaving all of these memories behind, and all of this past pain and hurt and insecurities and uncertainties and doubts behind, and you're looking for that new path. And what I want to say about that is, in this picture, he's flipping a coin, right? There is no uncertainty or insecurity about direction. It's just a flip of a coin, and hey, let's go. So I kind of feel like you're being guided to really tap into your intuition, tap into your connection with source, and speak to spirit. Spirit, I've gone through these hard times, and I've opened up my heart, and I have been absolutely devastated, and Spirit, that I've closed myself away for a very long time because of my insecurities, and because of the way that this partnership or relationship or family dynamic went, and I don't want to suffer through this anymore, so I'm ready to step out of the box, and I'm ready to step out of my comfort zone and step out of this place of complacency and comfortability, and I'm ready to take this chance. I'm ready to go on this next adventure. I'm ready to go on this next journey. So that is a way that you can talk to spirit and just ask, what's my next step? What's my next step? And with the Two of Pentacles, it seems like you've been, trying to balance a lot of things here. Heartbreak, heartache, insecurity, doubt, complacency, comfortability in the box, and all of that. And every time you try to make that move, there's always someone that comes forward that tries to shake the tree, that tries to throw you off balance. But what I want to say is that it's not your responsibility to hold on to or take responsibility for other people's chaos, other people's insecurities, other people's doubts, other people's bullshit. It is not your responsibility to do so. We know that you've been hurt. We know that you have been lied to or lied about. We know that someone has come along and hurt you to the point to where you feel like the only option that you have left anymore is just to go, for a new change and a new start and something different and something new. You thought that whomever this person was loyal. You thought that they had a plan for your future. You thought that they were passionate about this relationship, but it didn't turn out that way. So now you have this opportunity to take this new path. You have this opportunity to use your intuition. You have this opportunity to step into your creativity and flip a coin and allow spirit to be your guide. So, and here it is. Here it is, making that command decision on what direction. You started off as the Page, very indecisive, but very open to it, and now you're ending off as that divine masculine energy of the King of Wands, making that command decision, fighting to be free, fighting to stand in your own power, fighting for success. And then the Page of Cups comes about, and you're in this place of learning new ways to talk to people, learning new ways to love, learning new things about yourself that that kind of will surprise you. And this is not just standing in your power. This is also using that intuition. This is stepping into a time of connecting to spirit, to source, to earth, and coming into a time of peace, finding a place to where you are, I want to say, at home. Finding a place where you're at home and you feel joy and you feel happiness and you feel connection and you feel artistically driven and you feel as if you're in a stage of growing and you feel abundant and prosperous and fertile. So whatever this heartbreak or heartache was, don't allow it to dictate and determine your future. Don't allow it to dictate and determine your growth, right? You went through a situation that caused great heartache. You had to heal from that, so in your way, you locked yourself away. People deceived you. People hurt you. This person who was supposed to be loyal and faithful and trusting did their part in causing you to see this world as something different. And you took on all of that responsibility, and now it's time to let that go. Now it's time to make the decision on what direction you move into. Now's the time to make the decision to be happy and joyful and at peace and learn new things about yourself. So it's erasing that past chapter and stepping into this new chapter and learning wonderful things about yourself and stepping into this time of abundance and prosperity, but also being very grateful for the past experiences, because now you know what to look for. Now you know who you are. Now you know how strong you are. Now you know how to protect yourself and take care of yourself. And the Six of Cups is being in this attitude of gratitude. The Six of Cups can also be someone coming in from the past, and there's a closure happening here. There's a release of something. This could also be people coming in and you having this this sit down, this talk, this conversation, and there's closure, there's peace. There could also be melancholiness here, talking about the good old days, if you will, remembering the way things used to be, but not in a way to where you're finger pointing and shame naming people. It's just it was like that. It is no longer like that. I am in a better place, and I'm happy with where I am. And there may be new love coming in with the King of Cups. Someone is all about living life, exploring, adventuring, a wonderful imagination, someone who is stable, someone who's balanced, someone who is very open to speaking their truth, and someone who's very open to you speaking yours, someone who knows, who stands in their power, someone looking toward the future, someone who doesn't allow their emotions to overshadow how you feel or your experiences in your life. And here you are. This is victory. This is a sign of appreciation, a sign of recognition. Everyone recognizes what you have been through and how far you have come. Everyone recognizes the decisions that you had to make in regards to stepping out of that comfort zone, stepping out of the box, stepping out of that complacency and comfortability, and making the command decision to leave this behind, to leave it all behind. This does not make you who you are. This isn't who you are. This is just a part of your life that happened. This is the next part of your life that will happen. And who you turn out to be, or who you see yourself as in the future, determines how you react to this and how you allow yourself to step out into the world and make a change for the better. And allow others to appreciate you, to recognize you, to celebrate in your success. And we can see she's giving the rose to the older woman who is here, and she's respecting and appreciating those who have come before her, because that's most likely where she has learned her lessons. Through your veins runs the strength and the courage and the love and the compassion of those who have come before you. So within you there is strength from your ancestors. There are love and compassion, and the mindset of people who had to really strive to survive. And by walking out of this complacency and comfortability, you have shown that you have the strength and the courage and the tenacity running through your veins as well. So let's see what we have. Oh, bringing closure. Can I get a yes, yes, and yes? We talked about leaving it behind, bringing closure to it. Blessings. We're not taking these three because they slid and they didn't fall. Sorry, people walking down the hall. So from the closure, you receive the blessings. This is a full moon. We have a full moon on Saturday, June the 3rd. So you can sit beneath that full moon and you can meditate and you can manifest these many, many blessings that are out there in this universe. We have so much we have, all of us, so much unlimited tap potential in this universe that we live in. And we go day by day living a life that isn't even close to the lives that we should be living and the experiences that we should be experiencing. So by bringing closure, you are opening up yourself to the blessings around you, and for these blessings to manifest in your life. And not just to manifest, but to take hold. So you could be connected with animals. You could have a spirit animal. We see the little cat here, cat there, so cat there. So cats may be your spirit animals. We also have the full moon here as well. So it could be a wolf being your spirit animal. Whatever the spirit animal is, I want to say that it's going to be very influential in your dreams. So pay attention to that. And then we have our postcards from Spirit. Dearest you, isn't it amazing let's start again. Dearest, we talked about fertile rabbit down here. Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die only to be resurrected years later. When you're finally ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are, with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called into different directions, and that one that is unfamiliar will be the right one, in the unknown space, the uncharted places of infinite potential. We are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope, loving you always. So we talked about the change that is needed. The unfamiliar one will be the successful one. Step out into the unfamiliar, my love. Talk soon. Thank you, Libra. Bye.